Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home.
Welcome to Puck Pulse News, your go-to destination for all things hockey. I'm your host, and we're just days away from the regular season finale in the NCAA D-II East Conference. The stakes are high, with playoff eligibility, seeding, and home ice berths on the line. In this week's matchup, we've got a handful of intense games that will have fans on the edge of their seats. Let's start with Thursday's tilt between Massachusetts Dartmouth and Salem State. Both teams are known for their talented scorers, but it was the home team that came out on top in an overtime thriller. 5-4. Moving on to Friday, we've got a pair of matchups that promise to be real barn burners. First up, Alvernia takes on Kings, with the Monarchs looking to extend their 4-game win streak to It was a nail-biter, folks, as the Golden Wolves emerged victorious 3-2. But wait, there's more. Curry is set to face off against Wentworth in another closely contested game. The Leopards are riding high after knocking off Endicott last weekend, and with Shane Soderwall in net, it should be an uphill battle for the Colonels. And as it turned out, Curry came away with a 3-1 win. Next up, Albertus Magnus takes on Skidmore, with the Falcons looking to build on their recent home sweep of Hobart Bordet. Kyden Patrick and company found just enough offense to secure a 3-2 victory over the Thoroughbreds. Now, we've got a rivalry game for the ages between St. Michael's and St. Anselm. Both teams are top contenders in the conference, but it was the Hawks who came out on top in an overtime thriller. 4-3. Hunter Brackett led the way with a hat trick, while David Ciancio and Case Condias provided a stout defensive effort for the visitors. Finally, we've got Potsdam facing off against Cortland in a battle of Sunyak contenders. The Red Dragons came out on top, 6-3, behind a flurry of goals from their potent offense. Now let's take a look at Saturday's matchups. First up, Utica takes on Chatham, with the Cougars looking to extend their win streak at home. It was a low-scoring affair, but special teams ultimately proved to be the difference-maker for the visitors. Next, Salva Regina faces off against Norwich in another tightly contested game. The Cadets came away with a 4-3 victory, thanks in part to Joe Johnson and Clark Kerner's goal-scoring exploits. Finally, Williams takes on Trinity, with the Fs looking to keep their playoff hopes alive by beating up the Bantams at home. Spencer Corona led the way with a 3-2 win for his team. Last, but certainly not least, Stevenson is off against Newman, with the Mustangs looking to build on their recent big win over Wilkes. Evan Beers and Liam McCanny provided enough offense, and Ford DeLoss backstopped another key MAC victory for the Mustangs. And finally, we've got Johnson and Wales facing off against University of New England in a battle of conference contenders. The Wildcats came away with a 4-1 win, thanks in part to Ryan Kuzmic and Drew Olivieri's goal-scoring efforts. Well, that's it for this week's Puck Pulse News Wrap-Up. Stay tuned for more hockey coverage, and don't forget to drop the puck.